Good morning, children. Welcome to your math class. Children, we are doing chapter number 12, perimeter and area. So, children, before moving to the new topic, let's revise our perimeter and area. Children, what is the perimeter? The length of the boundary of a closed figure is called its perimeter. We will discuss the formulas of triangle, rectangle, and square. Also, now what is the area of a figure, children? The measure of the surface enclosed by a plain closed figure is called its area. Children, here two plots are given. So, the area of this plot 1 is the area enclosed by this boundary, means the shaded region. The shaded region is showing the area of plot 1. Similarly, here the shaded region showing the area of plot 2. So, by this we can understand the areas of different shapes. Now children, talking about unit of area. Children, unit of area is always square unit. If the measurements are given in centimeter, the answer will come in square centimeter, and if the measurements are given in meter, then the answer will come in square meter. Similar, the next units also. Children, here is a triangle named PQR. So children, if we find the perimeter of this triangle PQR, then we have to find the sum of its boundary, isn't it? Means sum of these three sides. So perimeter of the triangle equals to sum of all the three sides. So here the perimeter of triangle PQR will be sum of these three sides, that is your PQ plus QR plus PR. Understood? Now when we find the perimeter of any quadrilateral, okay, so the perimeter of a quadrilateral will be again sum of all the four sides. Quadrilateral means having four sides now. So sum of all the four sides. Suppose here I have taken a quadrilateral PQRS. So children, perimeter of this PQRS will be sum of all the four sides. So we will add this PQ, this length, again QR, then RS and then PS. So these four sides we will add to find the perimeter of PQRS. Getting? So whenever you have to find the perimeter, we find the length of its boundary. Hope you understood. Now children, we are moving to rectangle. Children, here it's a rectangle. So here, this is your length of the rectangle. We just write here small l. We denote with the letter small l. And this is your breadth of the rectangle. We denote it with small b. This is your length, breadth. Okay. So there are four sides of rectangles. And here this is length, this is length, this is breadth, this is breadth. Okay. So here L means length of the rectangle and B means breadth of the rectangle. Now children, when you have to find the perimeter of this rectangle, so the formula will be, you have to add its boundary, no? So you can see there are 2 times length and 2 times breadth. So children, the formula is 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. L means length of the rectangle, B means breadth of the rectangle. Okay, and unit. Unit means if the length and breadth are given in centimeter, answer will also come in centimeter. Now children, when you have to find the area of the same rectangle, then the formula will be length into breadth. You have to multiply length and breadth. And the answer will come in square unit. Unit will be square unit. Suppose the length and breadth are given in centimeter, then answer will be square centimeter. I hope you remember. Now we are moving to square. Children, here it's square. In square, you know all the sides are equal. No length, no breadth. All the four sides are same, equal. So we are denoting it by small s. Okay, all the sides are same. Suppose I am writing here smallest for each side. Now perimeter of a square, that is your 4 into side, that is 4 into S unit. Unit means again side is given in centimeter, so answer will be here centimeter. If the side is given in meter, answer will be in meter. Now children, when you have to find the area of a square, then you multiply side into side. Okay, side multiplied by side. And answer will be again square unit. That is your like square centimeter, square meter and so on. So children, I hope you are getting. Now children, we are moving to today's topic, that is find the area of irregular shapes using only full and half squares on squared paper. So children, when we have to find the area of any irregular shape means we are not getting it as a square, as a rectangle. So these are the irregular shapes. Okay. So children, suppose this is a square graph paper. You can see the graph paper at home. You just ask. So children, in the graph paper, this square are already drawn. Okay, squares are already drawn. So children, one box means one square unit. The area of one box is one square unit. Okay. So when we have two half squares, so we calculate it, count it as one square unit. Now children, suppose here three figures are given in this example and we have to find the area of these three different figures. Moving to figure number A, here children, you have to count the number of squares. Okay. Now let's start. Here it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in figure A, there are 8 squares. So the area will be 8 square unit. Okay children? So the area will be 8 square units. So you will write here the area of figure A is 8 square units. Now moving to question number B. You can just calculate here, count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and this half square and this half square. When you merge these two, we can count it as one square. So 16 plus 1, 17. Okay, so area of this figure B will be 17 square unit. So you write here children, area of figure B, that is your 17 square units. Okay. Now moving to figure number C. Again you count here number of boxes, number of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These two will, yes, become one square. So it will 9, 10, 11. Again these two will become one square. So yes, 12. So the area of figure C will be 12 square units. Understood children? So when the figures are given in the irregular shapes, so we calculate the area of these irregular shapes using the squared paper. Now moving to exercise. Exercise 12, we move to question number 3. So the children, the question number 3 is find the area of each figure drawn on the squared paper by counting squares. Okay, consider that each small square as a centimeter square. That is, one box means 1 centimeter square, 2 centimeter square, like this. So children, in a number figure, you just count the number of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here area of figure A will be 20 square centimeter. Okay. So you can write here the area will be 20 square centimeter. Getting? Moving to figure number B children. Here again you have to count first full squares. Okay. So count here the number of full squares, complete squares. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Now children, these two will be counted as 1, half and half. Okay. So 15 and 1, 16. Again these two will become 1, 17. Again these two, 18. Again mix these two, merge these two, 19. And now this half portion and this half portion count as 1. So both will counted as 1. So 19 plus 1, that is your 20 square unit. So write here 20 square centimeter. Okay children? Okay, coming to number C figure. Again you count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now this half and this half becomes 1. So 13 plus 1, 14 square unit. So figure C, area will be 14 square centimeter. Children, I hope all of you are getting. Similarly, children, you will do figure number D and figure number E. Okay. Now question number 4. Which of the following triangles encloses maximum region? So children, here you have to count the number of squares. So we can just find it here that figure C is having more number of squares. Okay. So this figure C is having encloses maximum region. Okay. You just calculate the number of boxes. You can compare very easily. So here the figure C encloses maximum region. Okay children. So children, this exercise is over. Now you just practice the given question here at the back of this exercise. And if you find any difficulty, you can WhatsApp me, okay, on my personal number, or you can ask in your online classes also. Thank you children. Have a nice day. Now in our next class, we will start the next chapter, that is your measurement. Till then, goodbye. Take care.